What is up, guys? Welcome back to Wrestling Crossroads. As always, I am one half Dynamic McDuo Twisted alongside brother Pyro.
What's up, y'all?
And we are talking SummerSlam, and we couldn't without our lovely Hex.
Hey, yo!
Desario's our WrestleMania staple, and Hex has kind of become that for SummerSlam, so it only felt right.
SummerSlam. Ow.
Oh,
that was a little much.
Papers are by you, Mr. Sir.
All right, then.
I don't know everybody's answers. I need to cheat on this test.
Miss ma'am.
You know, sometimes it feels like that. What's up, Ridicos? Thank you for the repost.
Alrighty, Hex, do you want to get us started?
Wow, alrighty. So, to kick it off, we're going to talk about this lovely 6-man tag match between the Usos and Jacob Fatu with the Bloodline versus Royce Keys, LA Knight, and Solo Dolo Sikoa.
Dude. Okay, like I was talking to you prior to this, like, dude, this babyface run for Solo needs to never change. Like, I loved him as a heel in NXT. Once they made him Roman's second hand, it kind of floundered what he could have been.
Mm-hmm.
This babyface run has given him a new life.
Definitely. Alright, so kind of take us through how we got here.
I thought that was on her.
I'm sorry, I guess it was on me.
This is what I talk about.
As we know, Jacob Fatu lost to Roman, therefore had to join the Bloodline. As we know, this is a little tricky. Jacob and the Usos do not see eye to eye. He does not like to listen to Jay or Jimmy in any aspect. He only listens to Roman. So
not Jay's punk ass.
I find that to be a bit tricky.
I had to. The bubble was there. I don't take orders. I only take orders from the tribal chief. Not you, Jimmy. And certainly not yo punk ass, Jay.
But, so Solo, Jacob Fatu came after Solo as an order from Roman to kind of bring him home. Solo did not want that. Solo was still with Talatonga and was it Tamatonga? And they ditched him. They said, nope, this is your fight. We're not any part of this. The elders said we need to
step back
out.
Speaking of their elder instructions, sorry, if anybody watched SmackDown last night, I definitely popped a little hard for this one. Because they had their vignette their segment backstage talking about how it was right that they distanced themselves from Solo. They were tired of fighting his battles, and then they lost sight of bringing gold. And you hear a voice in the background kind of giving them the Simba Mufasa scene in The Lion King. Remember who you are. Y'all are the sons of the legendary Haku. He makes himself present. I'm thinking, this is just for the vignette. Fast forward later, double disqualification for the title versus title match. War Raiders, Priest, and Truth.
You forgot the tag.
I 100% did forget that it was R-Truth, because let's be real, I love R-Truth, I love Damian Priest, but them as a tag team experiment needs to die.
I agree.
It's Huepa time.
Yes.
You've always been big on Damian Priest.
Oh my god, dude, who has, so have I.
It's Huepa time.
who has it? He's a stud. But as they're brawling, Talatonga come out, let it be known they're coming after all the gold. They don't care if it's AAA, if it's WWE, whatever. And as they stand in the middle of the ring, holding up all the gold over the laid out bodies, Haku once again returns to WWE TV for the first time since 2002. Officially making him the oldest member of the active Bloodline roster. Solo Sikoa still sitting at the youngest at 33 years old.
Alright, prediction-wise?
Prediction-wise, it's pretty one-sided with most of us going with the Bloodline, other than Pyro and Cauldron going with Royce and Anthony.
Before, I was gonna try to cut you off, but going into this though, we gotta remember the Royce Keys of it all. Like, LA Knight, his paranoia of the Bloodline's gonna run wild again. Yeah. I don't want to see that. Okay. We gotta remember how Royce Keys is involved in all of this.
He has background with Fatu.
he also has background with Solo.
Yes.
Like, they all kind of grew up within the same relative area of, and, you know, circling the indies. He's been at Fatu's side for, like, 15 years. He's been in and out of Solo's life. Like, the only one he's not really tied to in all of this
is LA Knight.
On his team, it's LA Knight. Opposing, he's not really too familiar with the Usos or with Roman. Like, that's a whole nother can of worms that he will eventually have to deal with.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, this at one point is something that, you know, he considered Jacob, my brother. Like, if anybody listened to O'Shea Jackson Jr.'s podcast, No Contest Wrestling.
Okay.
He literally 2 days ago released, you know, his new episode. Royce Keys was on there. So, like, that first half hour was exclusive interview with him. And he's talking about, like, this is everything I endured. Like, how, like, is this Jacob thing just storyline? And he's like, nah, this is real life. Like, we were traveling the road together. You know, we'd drive, like, an hour to, like, out of California to go into Nevada, do an indie show, and then drive back like 8 hours to make sure we made it to work on time type stuff. So, like, they formed that bond. So I'm interested to see how much further this is going to go.
Knowing WWE, it's either going to continue the next 2 to 3 years or it's going to flop immediately.
What's up, Cauldron?
All right.
Hey, Pix!
That goes to Mr. Here.
One of the matches that I'm most excited about. Sleeper match for sure. Potential match of the night. Because when you look on paper, both these guys are relatively the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like, few pounds, few inches, like, reach difference. But, like, you have Gunther and Nick Aldis. Absolute clinic is what this is going to be.
I was waiting for you to say absolute tank.
Oh, absolutely.
I paused.
I also had a hiccup right there, so, like, give me a minute, okay?
No, I can harass you. It's my job.
Valid.
No.
But no, I'm super excited for this. For a lot of the pressure, I think, lies on Nick Aldis.
Mm-hmm.
Like, granted, he looked at Gunther, I think it was last week or the week before. Like, hey, I have nothing to lose here.
Yeah.
If you lose, you're the guy that lost to your boss.
To somebody that's been sitting in the GM position.
For 3 years. Yeah. He hasn't wrestled in 3 years. This is his WWE debut.
Yeah.
PLE debut, first WWE match. This is always what he's wanted to do. I feel like a lot of the pressure, whether he wants to admit it or not, is on him. Because he's got to look at it, and he just did an interview with Chris Van Vliet.
Mm-hmm.
And he got real emotional. I want my kid to see this. Because, like, he's married to Mickie James.
Mm-hmm.
Mickie James, when you look at their career on paper side by side, Mickie James has significantly more success than Nick Aldis.
Yeah.
But he's talking about how he wants his son to be able to say, I've seen my dad wrestle.
Yeah.
He's very worried that he's going to disappoint or let the fans down in this debut match.
I don't think so. I think if he comes in guns a-blazing.
And one thing that I think WWE finally did right is in this build, you didn't really give me a lot of meat and potatoes until last night.
Yeah.
When they aired the vignette, you used a lot of his NWA and TNA footage when he was both Brutus Magnus and Nick Aldis. Like, you're talking world champion in TNA, multi-time tag team champion in TNA, 2-time NWA world's heavyweight champion, longest reigning NWA world's heavyweight champion on top of that.
Okay.
Beat Cody to enter his second reign. My funny little tidbit here is the fact that the guy that Styles' last match in TNA was Magnus, Nick Aldis, however you know him. And his Styles' last match was in WWE was Gunther. So this will be fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Going into... And I think, Gunther calling Nick Aldis a failed wrestler really kind of lit that fire. he said, like, I do a good job of keeping myself in shape. Mm-hmm. But even Aldis realizes being in shape and being in ring shape are two completely different battles. All right, looking at our predictions, we are pretty split, actually. Me, you, Flash, Cauldron, Pix, and Tank all went Aldis. Mm-hmm. Everybody else has chosen Gunther. I want you to pull up Desario's reasoning.
I can do that.
And while you're doing that, I want to know why.
I want to pick your brain.
I want to pick your brain, Ms. Hex. Why are we going Gunther?
Okay, so, you guys know, people don't know, I had a large break of not watching wrestling. I don't have the background of knowing Nick Aldis as a wrestler. Unfortunately, I do also, unfortunately, know Gunther as a wrestler. I don't like Gunther, personally, but
This is one of those familiarity...
He's going to catch him. He's going to catch him in a sleeper or something. That's what I feel. I feel he's going to catch him, and he's going to put that boy to bed.
Alright. So, Desario's reasoning is Gunther versus Aldis. I can't wait for the National Treasure to finally step in the ring. He deserves it. This feud is not going to be a one-match thing with Aldis stepping down from being GM. Going Gunther, but Aldis looking strong.
Alright. The only thing I could see... The only other explanation I could see it being Gunther, and don't really want it... Again, don't want it to be Gunther, but you gotta make him mean something. He retired Goldberg, then went on to retire Cena, then went on to Styles, and he's kind of been floating in that land of, am I relevant, am I not? You gotta make those wins mean something, because you haven't really done much with them since.
No. But at the same time, Aldis.
Yes, but at the same time, as much as I want them to make it mean something, I think Aldis needs this more.
Yes.
He
needs this more to get that, ball rolling for himself in what could potentially be a
And
really
what's wild is when you look at
the
card, especially on the men's side.
Yeah.
He's one of the youngest on the card.
It's wild
to
think
39 years old.
It's wild to think that, and then another match we have, obviously we're going to talk about in a bit, but we're talking age, is Paige, who sits at 33 years old and has left WWE for the last 8 years.
And she's came back,
and she's still younger than all the women on this card.
Crazy.
All the women.
Seriously? I figured the girls in Fatal Influence might have been younger by like a year or two.
I can double check that entirely, I will fact check that.
But that's still wild that she hasn't been around for 8 years, but she is amongst one of the youngest. Aldis is 39, and he is amongst one of the youngest. He's younger than all of the guys in the main event. Mm-hmm. Younger than Brock, and he's only a year older than Gunther, which is...
So, I was a bit wrong on that. I will say, JC is 30.
Okay.
Fallon is 31.
Okay.
And Laney is 29. But at the same time, the match
so the youngest four
are Fatal Influence plus Paige.
I was going to say, so you're telling me Tiffy's older than she is.
I believe
Lash is older than she is. Like, that's just a wild concept to think about.
I know in her specific match, she's one of the youngest. Lash is 29.
Okay.
And you said Tiffany?
Yes.
It's Tiffany time.
Tiffany Stratton is 27.
Okay.
So among some of the youngest.
Yes.
I was talking more or less like the feuds that she's been in recently. She is one of the youngest. She's younger than the Four Horsewomen.
She's fighting the old ladies.
That's actually insane.
And to say that she debuted before the Four Horsewomen
is also by a good chunk of time too. Because let's call a spade a spade. She debuted about 2-3 years prior to that. Mm-hmm. Which is absolutely insane.
So she was the veteran, but the baby, technically.
She was the youngest, but she was the veteran.
Mm-hmm. I meant baby as an age.
Yes. But, the fact that she went from in-ring competitor to neck injury that forced her into a GM role, to then forced her away for about 8 years.
Yep.
To then bring her back. All in that time. Look at what you have done with the Women's Revolution of 2016.
Yep.
It's quite wild.
All right. jumping into our next match, and speaking of women in general, we have the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Liv Morgan takes on IYO SKY.
We're sideways so we can fit all three of us in the front. There's 3 of us here. If it was just 2, I'd stand it upright. Sorry, y'all.
So this obviously came because of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Finalists were Liv and IYO. IYO beat Liv and immediately was like, you know what? I beat you once. I can do it again. And that's pretty much all we've had for this. Was that I beat you once. I'm going to do it again. Judgment Day's just kind of been doing their own thing.
Hey, listening to Soruka on Busted Open yesterday, all I'm saying is IYO's not going into this alone if she don't want to.
No. Going into our predictions, we are all IYO.
Dude.
Do you want to take the next match?
She is forever
or do you want to?
the emote queen.
Look on. Everybody loves IYO. She's so cute. Alright. Alright, the next match. Speaking of the Bellas and Paige versus Fatal Influence, that is the next match. So, I think we did enough talking about them. We never got cauldrons.
I believe I just didn't write it down. That was my bad.
Oops.
That was my bad.
Alright, so we are, again, it seems like a pretty decent split here with Pyro, Desario, myself, Tank, and Cursed going. Fatal Influence.
Cauldron went Bellas.
Okay. So
check that.
So, I guess, Bellas.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us why you went Bellas.
As I have it written down, I believe AJ Lee is going to get involved somehow with this. I see her coming and kind of helping out. And then it could lead to, like Pyro's talked about, a turn via Nikki Bella. We didn't need you here. And that could ultimately lead us to this big...
Because, see, what I thought was going to happen was, she was going to get healthy. She's going to come back. She's on Paige. Thanks for keeping my title warm. I'll take that back now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the road I thought they were going, and then maybe build off of that.
That would have been the smarter option. But...
I'm okay with this, because think about it. Think about it this way. Who ate the pin when they took the loss for the titles?
That was Paige. Yep.
You are the reason that we lost not only the titles, but now this match at Revenge as well.
I mean, that could be
and
good too.
Boom, there's your turn. AJ still comes in with the save. Paige and AJ versus the Bellas.
For a one-off, hopefully.
For a one-off, and then here you go.
Wow.
All right. The match that I was really hoping would close out night one. Because if it doesn't close it out, it needs to open it, and I need a no finish after that free hour on ESPN. Because think about it. If the match isn't done by the time they go off live air, more people are gonna buy in and want to subscribe to see how the hell these two behemoths conclude Hell in a Cell. Brock Lesnar, Oba Femi. Can I just say,
so excited.
I've been around for a lot of Brock Lesnar feuds. Mm-hmm. This is amongst one of my favorites. Like, this got to be a top 3 favorite for me. Just because, one, he's really standing on business. Mm-hmm. He's really looking to help the younger talent that is Oba Femi, that could really be built into putting in his, taking his mantle. Mm-hmm. So I'm not mad about it. But, let's run down the sheet. Lesnar issued an open challenge going into Mania. Oba answered. Oba won.
Mm-hmm. I was kind of shocked.
We thought Lesnar was retired. He revealed, I just got caught up in the moment, but I changed my mind. Mm-hmm. Fast forward to Clash in Italy.
Are we trying to put Flash in Italy?
Take Flash to Italy.
No. Clash in Italy. Lesnar, through 7 F5s, one of them being through a table, picks up the win. 1-1. You knew we were going to get the rubber match. Mm-hmm. I love the way they played this.
You had actually called this.
I did.
You did.
I did! I'm convinced the company is listening to me for a few different reasons.
We must know everything.
This just being one of them. Because I said it. Oba's going to go on. He's going to win.
Yeah.
And how did he play it? He went on. He won. I didn't see him getting screwed out of.
No.
But what happened the night after he won? Lesnar then finally made the comeback. Mm-hmm. I heard you've been talking ish.
Ish, you get hit.
Exactly. You and I can't do it. I don't watch the product. Only guy that I think could get away with saying that on live TV is Brock Lesnar. I don't watch the product. Heyman's here to tell me everything that's been going on. He's been telling me, you've been calling me a coward, you've been calling me this, you've been calling me that, and I don't like it. Mm-hmm. Goes down his list of accolades, congratulates him, because at one point he was also a King of the Ring winner. So, what does he do? Nutshot F5 goes to run away, and Oba, selling the impact of getting hit in the nether regions and eating an F5, because I don't care how big you are, you eat an F5 from Brock Lesnar, it's gonna hurt. He gets up, he's like, no, you do this all the time. You sneak attack, you hit and run, and I ain't playing that. So let's go one more, we're tied 1-1, break the tie right here, let's go at SummerSlam. He's like, alright, I'll raise you one. Hell in a Cell. Fast forward about a week after he confirms.
Yep.
And he's like, you guys didn't screw me out of... Heyman, you're an idiot for giving up this title shot. One, I have the confidence in myself to know I'll be there again.
Yeah.
But why am I going to give up... Why was I going to go after a title that you inevitably would have screwed me out of anyway? Which is exactly the direction I saw it going anyway. Mm-hmm. Because why am I going to care that you won King of the Ring when there's something bigger I can screw you out of?
Right.
I don't want to screw you out of the opportunity to go after a title. I want to screw you in the midst of you trying to win said title. Mm-hmm. So, here we are in Minneapolis, Lesnar's hometown.
Where he should retire.
This should be the retirement match. But whether it is or whether it's not, he moves on from Oba.
Yes.
Because I could see, Mania 43 being in Saudi, they're going to pay a lot of money to have Brock Lesnar. Because Saudi got stupid money.
That we know.
So, and Lesnar ain't a dumb businessman. The right payday will definitely pull him.
Just like Father Pyro.
We ain't talking about me, but you're not wrong.
Oh my gosh.
So going into our predictions, we are unanimous that the ruler, Oba Femi, will reign supreme tonight.
Alright. Who wants to close this out?
Me? Yeah, it would fall on you in rotation.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
It would fall on you in rotation.
What the heck?
I'm just making sure. Okay.
Oh my god.
Alright. Ending out what we know is going to be the main event of this. Again, shouldn't necessarily be because we have the bigger call of Hell in a Cell. But WWE Championship, CM Punk takes on Cody Rhodes. Now, if you've been living under a rock, like Sis Twisted has, I at least know some of this.
You also have 2 kids.
I'm going to get through some of this. Correct me and help me if I'm wrong.
I got you. I will do what I can. I'm sure Hex got your back.
Alright. So...
I literally got it.
I can't stand you sometimes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to these 2 knuckleheads.
Always.
And this is why we always have.
Getting back into where we need to be. So...
One of Baby Crossroads toys is talking.
Yeah, because she hit the box.
Way to go.
Unboxing, sorry.
Okay. So, getting back on track here. Cody Rhodes inevitably was going for the championship. Gunther did attack him right before the match to open up that Raw. Raw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, I still have a problem with that.
We're not getting into that right now.
No, we're going to kind of get into that. Because why is the SmackDown title being defended on Monday Night Raw?
I don't know. It was at the time where Adam Pearce was GM for both shows.
Yes, because Nick Aldis went and got himself suspended. But still makes no sense.
No, it doesn't, but it happened.
That's where we ended up with Nick versus Gunther. Are you really mad about it?
All right.
Yeah. We still were going to get here. That just didn't need to be... We just didn't need to make that small detour.
Well, apparently we needed to make a small detour to get here. Obviously, Raw was in Chicago. Who better than to come out and answer the challenge but CM Punk?
Pepsi-Phil.
Pepsi-Phil. All right.
The reason Danhausen currently has a job in WWE, I just need to say that.
All right. So, CM Punk comes out, ends up winning the title. We fast forward. Cody says, I never got the shot that I initially wanted. We got to a number one contenders match. That was Cody versus Jey Uso, right?
Yes.
Cody ended up winning it. We are here.
Cody versus Jey was to take on Sami
for the title. Okay.
On
so
Raw,
it was a little
which...
bit behind.
So, it was Cody, Jey.
Yes.
Cody went over. Going into that Raw, that Cody got attacked.
Yep.
Nick Aldis made the call to Punk.
Yes, that I know.
Then we got here. Punk shows up on that following SmackDown. Cody interrupts his promo. I really wish they would have did something more with the fact that he had his head bashed in. You know, some bandages around the head or whatever. Still would have worked. Probably would have sold this a lot better.
See, but the main roster doesn't know how to continue those things like NXT does.
Yeah, like, dude,
Tony D.
Tony D with the burnt eye.
Tony D.
But, like, take a page out of that book. Because, like, they even talk... Bully and LaGreca talked about it on Busted Open. Like, why didn't they, you know...
Yeah.
Bandaged head, him come out. Like, you could have still had the same effect. Or you could have kept him off TV for a week or two. Till he was healed up. And then he comes out and calls his shot. At Punk.
Right.
Because then, what did they do? They nodded back to the... long-term storytelling, post-Mania promo by Punk.
Which is...
You never know when a title opportunity... I'm going to stay ready because you don't know when a title opportunity is going to fall from the sky. This is what happened. Cody came out. Last time I saw you, I told you if you wanted a shot at this, or me, or this title, just say when.
And Punk looked at him and said when.
When.
And then we have this.
And now we have this. This is probably one of the most lackluster builds to a world title match I have ever seen in my life.
You know,
and I've been around for a lot of them.
You know what? You ain't wrong. So going into our predictions, we have two that just don't care who wins. And that is Tank and Cursed. Both of them say both men are too overhyped. They don't care about this match.
See, I'm okay. I need two things coming out of this match. Especially given the rumor mill, so three things. One, Punk needs to go over.
Okay.
So, boom, there's my prediction. Two, Cody stays as far away from the title picture as humanly possible.
Agreed.
For quite a while. He's been around going on 5 years, and about 3.5 to 4 of them have been him in the major title picture.
Mm-hmm.
3, he's already showing the tendencies. Turn that man heel! Please. Turn Cody heel. Everybody with 2 eyes and working brain cells has seen Cody Rhodes is a natural heel. The way he presents himself, the way he's talking to people. Cody Rhodes is a heel. Mark Henry has said it. Nick Aldis has said it. Bully Ray has said it.
Going into the predictions the rest of the way, we are all going Punk, including Baby Crossroads. Jump us in and start us on night 2.
Night 2, Sunday night SummerSlam. We have Penta versus Chad Gable for the IC Championship. Let it be known that my goofy butt decided Chad wasn't Chad in my prediction notebook. His name was Chadley.
I love the way you said that. His name was Chadley.
His name was Chadley. It's another even split somewhere.
How'd you get to Chadley? I just need to know.
I may have been thinking of Family Guy when I was writing this. And then I thought of Chadley.
That doesn't surprise me.
Not at all.
We're split pretty half and half again here, except for Tank, who said either.
Dude, this match is going to be money.
It is. It's going to be beautiful, which is why you called this opening it up.
Oh, yeah.
Gable!
I want one thing coming out of this. Or going into this, technically?
Yes.
So, you remember Mania 40. Sami Zayn, IC title match with Gunther.
You rioted.
Oh, dude, it should have been Gable to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
But not the point I'm trying to make. You remember the moment he had with Kevin Owens walking through the backstage and into Gorilla to then make his entrance?
Yes.
Where Owens looked at him and was like, this is your time.
Mm-hmm.
I need that moment with Tozawa and Otis.
Okay.
Because, he's been on this apology tour since taking off the El Grande mask.
Yeah.
This newfound babyface run. I would love to see him go to make that entrance. They're standing there. Hey, we believe in you. By the way, we forgive you. Now go
that's the push he needs.
Now go get the job done. Boom. Gable on top.
That'd be nice, actually.
I gotta read Desario's reasoning, because it is short, sweet, and to the point, and this is the first time that it has only been 2 sentences from Desario.
Desario with a straight to the point.
Finally, a coherent match on this card. If Gable doesn't win, we riot.
It should have been Gable against Gunther.
I agree.
It should have been Gable 2 years ago, but this is probably the hottest he's been.
Prediction-wise?
All right, prediction-wise, we have Flash, Ridicus, Pix, and Beast going with Penta. The rest going Gable.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know why? Reasons for Penta? For Pix, Beast?
Pix has kind of been on a Penta high as of late. She loves his in-ring work. She's not too familiar when it came to Gable, because when Gable had that short little rise that he had going into the IC Championship match for WrestleMania 40.
Speaking of Pix, thanks for all the likes.
She was more on the outskirts of watching. So she's really liking a lot of Penta, and Beast is kind of on the same road.
So yeah, I guess we know why Pix went with Panda. So.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want the next match, or do you want me to have the next one?
You can take it. I intend to now the temple.
She doesn't watch it because...
So speaking of polls, we are going to have a Human Monies on a Pole match. Dirty Dominik Mysterio wants the $100,000 that him and JD tried to...
Was it $100,000? I thought it was $10,000.
It was $100,000 to try to pay Danhausen to curse Oba Femi going into the King of the Ring semifinal, and Danhausen, being the smartest man on human earth, was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to touch that one. You can pay me all the money you want. No, I will not be cursing Oba Femi. And in the midst of this, Oba Femi has found himself involved somewhat when, they tried to steal the money back, and then JD kind of accidentally threw the bag at Oba and then was destroyed. Speaking of JD, great showing against Rey Fenix for the AAA Cruiserweight Championship last night.
I caught part of it.
Dude, I need that match again.
I just need them to bring back Killer JD.
Oh, dude, I need...
He was on NXT.
I need Irish Ace, cut the hair.
Where did he go? I need that
JD I don't want JD McDonough.
This JD's a wimp.
I want Jordan...
Jordan Devlin was my man.
Dude. Always had a big head, but now it's just more noticeable.
That was the one that the minute he was on TV, I was in front of the TV. I drooled over that man.
And you were also not just a fan of his good looks, but as you watched him, you were like, dude, this guy can go.
Longest reigning Cruiserweight champion.
Correct.
Just
drooling. I believe 500 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little over 500 days.
It would have been more had he not gotten injured.
Agreed.
Which, fine. But, I want to see them really highlight JD for the talent that he is. I know you are on the same page.
Oh, yeah.
So let's, maybe, I don't know, start looking at disband of the Judgment Day and let him have some kind of a singles push. Anyways.
Predictions?
Going into the predictions for Human Money on a Pole.
I was not writing that down. I'm letting you know that right now.
That's fine.
You could have wrote Money on a Pole match?
No. No, because then that sounds like a stripper.
What would you think of that?
It would just be Brother Pyro on that.
I don't think anybody wants to see that.
They pay me to keep.
Sunflower.
I kind of do. That's trying to be funny. Me and
No, they
Sunflower
pay me to keep my clothes on, not take them off.
Yeah.
And for the record, thanks to my boss over at the bar that I work at, I have my stripper name.
Yay!
It is Enrique Empanada. They gave me yes. Anyway, going into the predictions and no longer talking about strippers.
Start calling Enrique.
You start calling me that and we might have I won't get your sweater fixed. I might rip it more. But alright, everybody but you and Desario went Danhausen. Because Danhausen has got to be one of the easiest merch. I literally just went this way because Danhausen is such a merch magnet. And like,
okay.
Let's be real, this is going to be one of those like filler. This is definitely a filler match for the kids in the crowd and whatever because he's so over.
Can I read Desario's reasoning?
No.
Because I'm going to blow your mind, and we agree on this 1,000%. I'm not going against him in anything.
Which is wild.
Exact wording. A Human Money's on a Pole match? Who booked this crap? Vince Russo? They need to ease off the gas with Danhausen. He's being put into far too many segments every night. And what happened to Dom over the last few months? He's champion in AAA, but a far cry from himself on the main roster. Still, give it to Dom.
And I can agree with that, actually. Because, like,
since being put in this, you've seen the downfall of Dominik.
Dom was on such a high for the longest time. Like, this is why going into October, because I don't think we have anything in September WWE-wise.
I don't believe so.
Money in the Bank. Mm-hmm. There isn't many people that I want to see win that briefcase.
Dominik Mysterio.
It needs to be Dom.
Mysterio.
And the only one, early predictions, if it is not Dom, it needs to be L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Or LA Knight needs to go on and win the Rumble.
One of the two. I think they're going to save that spot for Oba. Which is perfect.
Or Elimination Chamber. I'd see Oba winning the Elimination
I can see him winning either or in very dominant fashion, regardless, because he is Oba freaking Femi.
I agree.
Alright, so I'm going to let you take us into the next one.
Number 1 contenders match, WWE Championship, Finn Bálor, Sami Zayn. Yes, of course.
Finn Bálor match.
And you're just in plain.
I mean, I'm wearing sleeve tokens, so I mean.
Listen. I'm still working. I'm still working on the weight loss, so my wrestling shirts don't fit right now. Okay.
We're in the same boat, brother.
I'll replace it on the 28th. I'll replace it when we go to Raw.
Could have wore AJ, both of which show my belly. I didn't want to.
Tank top.
I only have one of them, and I don't know where it is.
Of course.
I need
All right.
more.
So again, been a bit out of the loop when it comes to this. Sami Zayn wants justice for whatever scheme he's got going in his head because this man plays a million different roles a million different days.
He feels like he got screwed after Cody got attacked. He was prepped for Cody, not for Punk. His title reign was only 9 days, so he's kind of pissed off about that.
I'm gonna cry, cry me a river.
And then I will say he does have a legitimate gripe. Because Saturday night's main event in Madison Square Garden, Aldis doesn't get involved. This is a triple threat match.
Yep.
I don't like Sammy's gimmick, personally.
The last good guy thing is
cringe.
Probably some of his best work since the Bloodline, because I'm the last good guy, but like
I'm on the verge of a heel.
Oh no! He is full blown heel. This is the I'm a heel and I'm not ready to admit it type of role.
I don't know. I cringe at his gimmick hard. I
don't know why, but I genuinely enjoy it.
Well, you can enjoy it all by yourself. I'll be cringing in the corner.
Okay.
So that's all this is he wants justice. He should have been added to this match, and if Aldis doesn't get involved, there's a solid possibility that this would have been a Fatal 4-Way, Gunther, Sami, Cody, Punk.
Yeah, but we didn't get that. Finn Bálor won this by was it a gauntlet match? Or I believe it was.
Yeah, I believe it was a gauntlet match.
Brother Pyro?
Right?
Gauntlet match, Finn Bálor winning this
Fatal 4-Way.
Fatal 4-Way. Okay. Oh. I was going to say, I know one of them.
Fatal 4-Way. It was
Chad Gable's was
the gauntlet. To win number 1 contendership to take on. Great showing, by the way. Love that. But yeah, no, it was him, Royce Keys, Trick Williams, and I don't remember who the last one was in that Fatal 4-Way. And okay. I genuinely don't remember.
We'll just leave it at that. So the Fatal 4-Way match obviously happened. We now have these two. Last night on Friday Night SmackDown, Finn came out, talked about how SummerSlam is always special to him because 10 years ago he was the inaugural Universal Champion. He had to relinquish it 22 hours later due to an injury. Thank you, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins has gotten significantly better since then, so...
Hey, I can still make the comment. I cried when
I'm still very mad about this, okay?
Oh,
you gotta remember,
I cried.
You only had Bálor in WWE. I remember Prince Devitt in New Japan.
Yeah, you watched forever.
I remember the inaugural Bullet Club formation.
So we get to hear Sami Zayn comes out, talks about how he's looking for justice for himself, and Finn is like, where's the justice for me? Because when I came back, there was nothing. I had to work my way here. You had 10 years to even be able to smell the gold and stand in the same room as it. And it took you 10 years to be here.
I was going to say, what was it? It took you 10 years to win it.
And it took you 9 days to lose it because you didn't lose because of an injury. You didn't lose because you got screwed. You lost
because you lost. Like, you don't got the gold because you lost. Essentially, I'm better. I won it on my first attempt, not 10 years later. It has just taken me 10 years to get back here.
Agreed. So going into our predictions, we are more on the side of Finn Bálor, whereas Desario, Pix, and Beast are all going Sami Zayn.
Sammy's great for the chase, especially if it's a babyface Sami.
I'm going to read Desario's
justice for Bálor, like you and I especially. Mm-hmm. And it's funny that Desario's going Bálor because me and him have had conversations at length of get Bálor back in the push.
Here's why. He says, after a thrilling 9-day reign, Sami has to earn a rematch against Finn. The easy answer will be to go Finn. But I see Sami winning after Finn trips over the corpse of Johnny Gargano, knocking himself unconscious.
Dude, with what they're doing with Johnny and Sami and Candice, I can see it. I can see them getting involved because they were very team... They've been very Team Sami as of late.
And Candice has been vocal about it as of late.
Oh, yeah.
Getting in people's faces saying, no, Sami needs to win this. He's the only one that's been here for Gargano and, etc. He needs to be... He's our champion. He needs to be our champion. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I will say, I appreciate Priest's interaction with Cody.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, him telling him, hey, a lot of the guys in the back are tired of not getting opportunities because the same, 4 people are in rotation.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And again, Cody, another heelish Cody thing. You pride yourself too much on being one of the boys. When every wrestler knows, independent, big time, whatever, nothing is stronger than the bond you have with the people in the locker room with you. Mm-hmm. So Cody, screw you.
Agreed.
That is all I needed to say on that.
Into our next match.
Our next match is for the interim WWE Women's Championship because Miss Rhea Ripley is injured. That darn meniscus.
Yeah, and we couldn't strip her of the title. Why?
That's what I'm saying.
As much as I love Rhea being champion.
Thank you.
I know you kind of agree with that.
Listen. I wish I could, but Liv Morgan hasn't done anything either, so I put her in the same boat.
But here's my thing.
Injured or not, they both haven't defended, so...
No, valid, and me and Twisted have been on that case of why haven't you done anything with Liv? Why?
That's why I'm not mad.
30-day rule.
And same with...
Needs to come back. If your only reason for giving Liv the title was because Stephanie was injured, that's not a good enough reason.
And same as when Jade was carrying the title, she didn't really defend it ever.
Oh no, that was a big thing.
Like,
that was a big gripe.
So it's just the same thing. It's just Rhea's injured. She has a legit reason. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure she'd have been defended a couple times at this point. At least she's not fighting.
Because if we look at it, even before injury, they threw her into what? No defenses. It was feuding with Fatal Influence, tagging with Charlotte and Alexa on numerous occasions.
They could have built that into a JC Jane opportunity, though. That's the thing.
Thank you.
But you had to get the ball rolling. You can't just do it right away. So she has a valid point with it.
Valid. But, like, my thing is this. Strip her of the titles, and she's not even... She's not even able to defend it. She's not on TV. She's not there. Yeah. She's not even able to... she's not even cleared to travel
It may have been touch and go. They maybe were not sure how bad it was, and that she might be back, and that's why it took a while, you know?
Strip her. This is for the title. Upon her return...
You have a title match.
You have a title match for the title you never lost. You are automatic number one contender. Instead of this, I'm interim, but I'm the actual champion, and now it's a unification match?
Can we just have a 6th person be dropped into this and it be Naomi?
Well, she's on maternity leave right now. Like, she
could come back.
Dude, at that point, that changes my pick.
Hold on. Okay. I think she is coming back soon. Jimmy Uso recently was wearing something with the caution tape on it.
Or that could be Jimmy pulling himself away from the bloodline.
I'm just saying that caution tape was a Naomi thing, so I'm counting that.
That's one of those, I miss being on the road with my wife. I need my wife back.
That's where I went with it. But anyway.
The predictions.
So we have Charlotte Flair versus Jade Cargill versus Chelsea Green versus, because we haven't heard that in a while, Tiffany Stratton and Lash Legend.
That is why I need Samantha Irvin back. Like, I know she is very hell-bent on I'm not coming back.
I was showing a friend her intro.
Oh, my God.
And it was conveniently the one where Samantha was still with us and going, Chelsea Green!
And it's funny because they told her not to do it that way after the first... Chelsea got pissed. It was like, dude, I loved that. And she went and fought the higher-ups to get that back.
Samantha Irvin was the only woman who would give you your own personalized name.
It was great. She was great at what she did. She just wasn't happy in what she did, and that's fine.
She wanted to be more than just a ring announcer, which I understand.
And that's totally cool.
You could have done more with her. Especially with her being, Ricochet's fiance.
No! No!
And now she has a music cover-ish. Anyway.
Alright, so it's funny how it's pretty decently split between two people, except for like a select couple of us between Chelsea and Charlotte. All right, so between Chelsea and Charlotte, those who picked that, Chelsea, Pyro Twisted, Desario, Cauldron, and Briticos all went Chelsea. Cursed, Pix, Tank, and I went Charlotte. Flash went with Tiffany Stratton.
To the surprise of nobody.
Beast went with Jade. I would be curious to know the odd.
Okay, so Flash is, because that is one of the only people he can stand in this. It's the only one he likes. Beast actually gave me a full-on reasoning with his. That being, he sees Jade being the one that Rhea has that moneymaker match with when she comes back.
Even though her last two matches with her have been garbage?
I said that, but he has a different opinion.
I was going to say, but I can see it kind of working storyline here.
Yeah.
But move away from that. Just like we're tired of the same 4 guys, I'm tired of the same 4 or 5 women.
I think they just need a huge shift.
I love Rhea. She doesn't need to be in the WrestleMania title picture every year and go back to as far as, Mania 38?
I believe so.
39?
39, yeah.
Let's see, 36 with Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
37.
Yep.
Don't think she was involved in 38.
I think that was the one year she was injured, I want to say.
39 with Charlotte. 40.
It was tag team, I believe. Yep.
And 41 was IYO. And now Jade. So of your last
6 or 7, yeah. Because I can't remember.
Of the last 7 Manias that I've listed off, 6 of them she's been. I don't want to see Jade in there. I don't want to see Charlotte. I don't want to see Rhea. I don't want to see Liv. I love IYO, and I don't want to see her.
Yeah.
I'm burnt out. Give us a fresh crop. You and I talked about who would I put in this title picture last night. And I said, if we're doing a fresh crop, because I said Tiffany's the U.S. champion.
Yeah.
No need for her to be in this match. She's going to be the highlight reel. That's what she's here for. But I said, what? Give me Julia. Give me Lash. Give me Jordan Grace.
Because where's she been?
Keep JC Jane.
She's not even in it.
Or put JC Jane. And the only one in this match that I'd keep is Chelsea Green.
Chelsea needs to be the one that takes it.
JC Jane, another woman I can't stand. You know what I mean?
You're good.
She thinks she's all that in the bag of chips. That
was Mandy Rose, though, too.
For the longest time.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you want to take our next match? Because I know how excited you are about this return.
Yes.
All right.
I was really excited about that return,
Go.
United States Championship Trick Williams defends against the returning Lone Wolf Baron Corbin, and he made a statement upon his return. Came out, attacked Mello, attacked Trick, and in the weeks since, it's been attack or call out or whatever. And Trick post SmackDown last week was like, he was attacked, and he was like, no, let's settle this. They made it official. U.S. title on the line at SummerSlam. This is a title that Corbin has held.
Yes.
I love Trick. I love him. Corbin needs to be the one to dethrone him. You need to make this return mean something. And Corbin is one of the few heels right now that truly feels like a heel. Now, I will say, on top of fans clamoring for this, Corbin has also clamored for a three-way dance involving Carmelo Hayes. And if anybody knows Basketball Reference, he posted to, I want to say it was his, I don't remember if it was Twitter, if it was Instagram, a picture of a benched Steph Curry when, during a big game in which the Warriors went on to lose that game. Melo kind of feels a little slighted right now, which, fine, I understand.
Yeah.
But you need to, this match is going to be money because both men are incredibly talented athletes. And I'm excited to see where this goes. Going into our predictions, okay, we're pretty split. Me, you, Pix, Beast, Ridicos, and Flash all went with Corbin. Cauldron, Tank, Desario, and Hex went with Mr. Whoop That.
Mr. Lemon Pepper.
The Steppers.
Okay, so I'm going to pause you. Your reasoning.
Love Baron Corbin. Would love him to yoink that title. I really would. I don't think I just don't. He hasn't been around enough. He hasn't had enough push for it yet. I think something's going to happen. Something's going to happen.
And that is why I saved this last prediction. Cursed. Also going with Lemon Pepper Stepper, fuzzy U.S. title carrying. Because why did they do that to me?
Why did they make it look like it should be posed in a lewd way over Trick?
Oh, absolutely.
They were trying to protect the title from that.
Trick. Interference and disqualification caused by Carmelo Hayes.
That would be lovely.
I would love that. You then, again, you build to a three-way dance, and either Melo goes over,
or Baron
goes over. Again, I don't mind seeing Baron because, let's be real, they squandered a lot of his opportunities his first run. His best thing came as tag team champions in NXT with Braun Breaker.
Wolf Dogs.
Oh my god.
That was
Give
so
me the
great.
Wolf Dogs. It was absolutely beautiful.
And then maybe we can get some momentum behind Braun Breaker again.
Yes.
Bro,
but
please.
My other thing is, Trick is still young.
Oh yeah.
He has
the time.
He's already built in the pedigree of, you are going to be a star. You are going to be a future face of this company.
Charisma, honey.
The company's behind him. The fans are behind him. I'm going to say this. This doesn't hurt Trick to drop the title to a seasoned vet like Baron Corbin.
So I wanted to read
I think it helps him, actually.
Desario's reasoning. Says U.S. title, I mean, why give us the match we want in Carmelo and Trick when we can instead get Corbin? That'll make the people watch live. Taking Trick.
Yeah, no, everybody... And I get it. We've been clamoring for Melo to be in this title picture. Since
he lost it.
We've been clamoring for Melo Trick since Mania. Since going into Mania. Is what it should have been.
It didn't need to be Sami.
We got this at Stand and Deliver a couple years ago and they delivered. I wanted to see it on the big stage of the main roster.
Oh yeah, because they could have delivered.
They have such... They have chemistry most wrestlers
don't
dream of having.
Oh yeah.
With the guy across from them. I want to see that play out into something big. Eventually, I hope down the line that's what we get. We'll just have to wait and see.
All right. Main event of night 2. World Heavyweight Championship. Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins. Of course, you two would start singing it. So, originally, this was supposed to be Oba Femi's spot due to him going against Brock Lesnar. This obviously had to go up in the air. Seth Rollins stepped in and said, I want this chance. I want a chance at the title I never lost because of my injury.
He also alluded to a lot of their history in this. Yes. And was like, hey, in the initial challenge, it was, hey, you and I are forever going to be linked. We're both first ballot Hall of Famers. We are closer to the end than we are to the beginning. Mm-hmm. This might be the last chance we get to do this.
Mm-hmm. This has been going on for weeks, where they have either been calling each other out and been talking about it, talking about their past. More or less Seth, yes.
I was gonna say, they it's too many people. Seth Rollins
has been going out talking about their past. Roman Reigns coming in here and there. I know he has been because they've been having some really good back and forth. And then it seemed, from what I had seen, that things kind of dropped the ball this past Monday. I know Desario was saying that. So
Monday Night Raw as a whole, the go-home show, was kind of disappointing. It didn't feel like a go-home show.
Okay.
It didn't deliver I'm building the hype for the pay-per-view, for the PLE, whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. Like I said in our group chat, Raw had maybe 3 good segments.
This being one of
them.
them.
The weigh-in
was
fantastic.
Do you agree?
It was a great segment.
Good segment. I was annoyed by it.
Pay attention. I looked at Sunflower and I was like, hey, pay attention to all of those cops because at some point somebody's going to be
I was like, what are they? All they did was lock Oba in with a bunch of people that are about to be victims.
Exactly. Now pay attention to each and every one of them because at least 3 of them will have. At least 3 of them are going to have a tryout.
And one of them's going to make something.
And one of them is actually going to make something of their wrestling career. At least one of them. Because running gag is if you are at any point in your career, if you have played a security guard, you end up being a wrestler.
Yep, not even gonna lie. For a little bit, I was concerned about Adam Pearce and Triple H being in that same ring.
I was like,
wait, Triple H has heart problems. Don't touch him.
I was less concerned about Triple H because I feel like one, he could still probably take care of himself, but Oba Femi still likes a paycheck.
Yeah.
Adam Pearce, on the other hand, if he would have got yeeted.
I like when Adam Pearce gets mad, his entire bald head
Dude, you see the vein on his forehead, but... Anyway.
Anyways, right, we'll wind it back in.
That was a really great segment.
Okay.
And Rollins-Roman was a great segment.
Okay.
They went at it. And Solo Dolo Sikoa.
Solo Dolo.
Pew, pew, pew,
pew, pew, pew.
Because we got that on this Monday.
Pa.
Anyway.
Pew, pew.
So, them going back and forth, Roman going to, acknowledge me and Rollins interrupting almost immediately. Mm-hmm. Them, war of words, then the brawl.
Then the steel chair.
Then the steel chair that Roman's like, and everybody's telling him, don't do it, you're quality judgment.
Yeah.
And that is part of the reason I feel.
When we go into our predictions.
Okay.
As we are now. We are half and half.
But yeah, and then Rollins, curb stomping him into the chair as he's getting to the ring. Fantastic.
we are half and half with this. So, you, myself, Flash, Cauldron, Ridicose, Tank, and Baby Crossroads are all going Seth Rollins.
Baby Crossroads.
Whereas Desario, yourself,
myself,
Cursed, Pix, and Beast are going with Roman Reigns. I want to pick your brain first. Why are you going Roman?
This one I had to go back on.
Yes, you were mentioning that before we got here.
I had to think about this. I thought about this match all week, and I still, when the time for predictions came, I had to sit there and stare at it for a little bit. Like, what do I do here? Because, again, it's another thing where I didn't get to see the Shield.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see the Shield. Didn't get to see the Shield. Didn't get to see the relationship.
Came at, like, the worst time back into it.
No, and my thing is...
Earlier.
Here's my thing is... You missed the Shield, and your breakout would have been Ambrose. Like, her bread and butter wouldn't have been Rollins, it wouldn't have been Roman, it would have been Dean Ambrose.
Considering when I watched AEW, I was all about Moxley all
the time.
Absolutely.
Moxley is...
just a watered-down version
is a more intense version of what Dean Ambrose was.
Yeah.
Which was a watered-down version of what he was on the Indies. But, like, my point being... Ambrose would have been your bread and butter.
Same.
Oh yeah, we love the Lunatic Fringe.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Nothing beats the Raw in Milwaukee where he did a video package from in the doctor's office and he was getting a steroid injection in his butt.
Anywho, so your reasoning for ultimately going Reigns?
It was ultimately me thinking, Bloodline, get involved.
Okay.
Who does Seth have really? I mean, he had the Street Profits for a little bit.
I mean, he still could. You never know what's going on.
What if Roman has someone come out in his corner? I mean, he doesn't need anybody. He probably didn't ask for anybody. But what if?
My thing is this, and I'm gonna kind of. There's still Solo
Dolo.
LA Knight and Royce Keys that are all very much screw the bloodline, screw everything they stand for.
Right.
So even if it is, look, I don't like you, but I don't want to see this end this way.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
It's also for me, how is his bloodline thing he's trying to build back going to work if he doesn't get that title back at least for a little bit?
I mean, he's had it back for a little bit. We're at the end of summer. He said, "You got me through summer."
I don't want to say, I want to say he's done a very good job as champion.
Yeah.
In the 3 months that he's had it, he's defended it twice now.
Crazy.
Going back to a match we talked about. Mm-hmm. Saw this on Facebook. Somebody predicted an accidental, like a miscommunication or whatever, between the bloodline. No. Solo, Keys, and Knight. And it opens a door for a debuting Zilla Fatu, which I wouldn't mind.
Oh, I wouldn't mind that either.
I wouldn't mind, especially if you've watched any of his independent work, because, oh my god.
Definitely not.
But I don't see that being the route.
No.
Potentially post-match. Because one thing I will say Roman has done well in this championship reign, unlike the first run of the Bloodline, is
not having help.
He's proving that he can do it with no help.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but you can't... I wouldn't put it past
I was going to say, can I rule it out entirely? No.
No, because it's only been twice.
But in those moments, he's shown, I don't need to cheat to win.
No.
I don't need the extra backup. I can do this on my own.
But as me and you have said on numerous occasions, Seth Rollins needs to be the one barrier Roman Reigns can't get over when it comes to the big marquee matches.
Because we're looking at all of their televised matches. This is only going to be their third one-on-one PLE match.
Yep.
That is huge considering they've been tied together for the last
15 years.
17 years. Because we're going to... Shield debuted in 2012.
No, don't make me feel old.
Shield debuted in late 2012.
Yeah, that's when I started watching. I was 2010.
I was a sophomore in high school when they debuted. To put that into perspective, I just turned 29. Anyway, for the last
34.
17 years, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Been tied together. Rollins has always bested Roman when it's come down to the big marquee matchup. Every title defense, Rollins has gotten the win. Think about it. Rumble 2022. Who came out on top? Rollins via disqualification.
Yep.
But the one-on-one match prior to that, it was Rollins before getting cashed in on by Dean Ambrose. But let's talk. The heist of the century took Roman's moment away. Roman is the one he pinned for the successful cash-in. Triple threat match at Mania 39. Rollins emerged victorious. In the big matchups, Roman always comes up short, and I need, unless you are going into this is the last time ever, both are about to retire, and even then, I need Roman to retire never having beat Rollins when it counts the most.
Otherwise, if you look at it in any other aspect, Reigns does have the upper hand when it's not the big matches. All right. With that being said, that does conclude night 1 and night 2 of SummerSlam. I'm excited for this. We know you are. Brother Pyro?
Oh, yeah.
I have to go play with kitties before night 1. You know.
I look forward to this event every year.
It's my birthday event.
It is. Yay! You have this, and I have Forbidden Door to AEW.
Yes.
All right. Your birthday's in 6 days.
It is.
Yeah, I had to point it out. You're welcome, lady.
Well, knowing us, we'll probably record right before my birthday. So, with that being said, we are out later.